Hi everybody, welcome back to your small spaces movement classes. My name is Emily. Today we're going to move through a restorative yoga practice. Perfect time to do it at the end of your day, end of a bad day. We all have them. This is one of my favorite days to just unwind. So I'm going to use a pillow. I don't have a bolster at home personally. Bolsters are usually what you'll find in yoga studios. Kind of like a pillow, anything long or soft that can support you. Regular square pillow works great as well, or even blocks. So as you're ready, you'll set your pillow or prop towards the back of your mat. And then come onto your back. Again, I'm on a mat, but as always, you could be any soft space you can find for yourself. So your prop is meant to be underneath your head. You can have arms long by your sides, maybe hands rest onto your belly, or one on heart, one on belly. We'll take a couple nice deep breaths to really soften into our space. So soft inhale. And soft exhale. Let's take one more together. Inhale. And exhale. I have my knees bent and my feet planted, but you can have your legs long. Sometimes I like a fallen bridge, knees snuck together, toes out to the edges of your mat. Best part is you get to decide. Maybe this is the first time you have stopped moving all day. Maybe this is the first time you've noticed your breath. Knowing that our time here in this class together is meant to nourish you, to restore you. Restorative yoga was my favorite thing to do at the end of the day with the last desk job that I had, to release any of that stress and to enter the rest of your evening feeling hopefully a little bit better. There's no scripted breath here in your restorative practice. Restorative yoga is all about restoring your body, of course, utilizing props so that you're not having to actively hold yourself in any position. There's a lot of talk about restorative versus yin, and are they the same and are they different, and they are completely different practices. I love both equally, but they're just not the same thing. Restorative, we are using props, we are taking postures where we're trying to completely release and not have to hold anything ourselves, as opposed to yin, where you're actively putting pressure and applying pressure to your fascia and connective tissue rather than just stretching. So different practices. Today we are doing restore. Let's stay here on our back for about 3 to 4 more slow, deep breaths before we start to take a little bit of movement. As you're ready, we'll move into a gentle supine twist. Let your knees start to fall over, just bent to the right side of your space. You're welcome to goalpost your arms to move them into a T. They can continue to rest onto you. Gaze can be up or over your left shoulder. This is a gentle twist. All of our postures today, we are looking to completely release, not be holding tension anywhere. So each time we first arrive, you can soften your jaw, soften your brow, unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth, and let yourself just start to exist and rest. Stay on this side for about 2 more breaths. And then in your own time, send your legs over to the left. If you had your gaze over one cheek, now your gaze can fall to the right. Same choices with your arms. It can be out by your sides or tucked into you. Whatever feels best. Take about 2 more breaths here. And keep your knees over to the left. Just to roll fully onto your left side for supported fetal pose, using your arm or your prop as a pillow. And as you're ready, start to press yourself up to your tall seat. Alrighty. We'll do just a little bit of upward posture on our mat. Take your pillow and head into child's pose balasana using the prop. So we'll put it out in the middle of my mat, send my legs behind me. In child's pose, a lot of the time you'll hear your teacher say knees wide, but sometimes I like a narrow knee. It's a little more compression of the belly, so you can decide. Since I have my prop today, I will take my knees a little bit wider. And then you'll start to lower yourself down using your prop to support you. It can be further away, it can come closer to you. It's up for you to decide and see how it feels. Play around with it. And then as you're ready, you can let your forehead soften, maybe rest one cheek. And if you rest one cheek, I'll let you know when to switch sides. So don't worry yourself like that. Just decide where you'd like to hold. If you've been down on one cheek, go ahead and switch sides now to even out through your neck. If you have your forehead or chin centered, you can stay right where you are. Take 2 more breaths. And in your own time, start to press yourself back up. Alright, we will do one more thing upwards on our mat. It's actually my favorite series to do with the bolster, to teach with the bolster too in person. Again, mine's just a pillow, that's fine. So, pillow or prop is going to stay out in front of you. You'll put your right hip and leg right to the side of your bolster. So you're sideways on your mat. And then all you'll do to start, extend your right arm long and soften down onto your bolster. So depending on the length of it, it might sit a little bit differently. Mine's a pillow, so it's long. It's supporting most of my upper body on the side here. But if you would like it to support more of the lower, if you want it to support more of the higher, you have all those options. Just make sure it feels comfortable for you. So when you're ready, right arm down, your left arm can join the right overhead, or personally, I like to just relax it onto the pillow in front of me. It's a really nice, gentle opening for your side body, giving you really great support from your prop and your mat. It's like one of my favorite series with the bolster. If you're happy where you are, you can stay. I like to add a twist onto this. It's basically twisting towards your prop or your bolster, and then your chest and stomach come onto the top of it. I like to bring arms out in front and then rest your forehead down, or you can even bring your left cheek down to the mat for more twist into your head and your neck. So you can decide, but let yourself come down. Stay on this side for about one more breath. And then no matter where or how you've been holding yourself, and slowly start to press back up and off of your prop. And then for a quick moment, you'll turn away from your prop. So your low back will be at the base of it. And all you'll do is curl and round yourself into a little ball, a little counter to all that side body opening. Just curl yourself in. I like to let my forehead rest onto my knees personally. Just hold yourself into a small little ball. On your next inhale, start to make your way back up to your seat, and then we will flip around to do the other side. So you'll rotate. Now your left hip and leg will be at the side of your bolster. You can adjust it if you need to at all. And then as you're ready, left arm out long. And you'll come down onto your left side. Again, right arm can reach up overhead to meet the left. Personally, I like to let mine rest on the prop in front of me. You can decide whatever feels best for you. If you did so on your first side, you're now welcome to add your twist, pressing yourself up just slightly so that your chest and torso can come parallel onto the bolster or prop. Forehead can rest or right cheek to the mat. Last 2 breaths here. In your own time, no matter where you've been holding yourself, start to press yourself back up off of your prop. Come up to your tall seat. One final time, you'll turn and face away from your prop. Curl and round yourself in just for a couple breaths. Once you're ready, start to fold back up. We'll slowly start to make our way into our final Shavasana. So you can remove your prop. I'm going to flip back around just to be in the space that I have more comfortably. Make your way down very slowly onto your back. Again, the prop can rest underneath your head. Welcome to how your hands rest onto you, or maybe arms along by your sides. Noticing how you feel at the end of your practice. Hopefully the pace of the world around you has slowed. Hopefully the pace of your heart, the pace of your mind, your thoughts. Knowing that your mat, your practice are always here for you to help release any kind of day you've had. As we all know, there can be some really terrible ones. But you can always come to your mat to be held, to be cared for, and to feel loved by yourself. Know that you can always stay in your Shavasana as long as you need, as long as you like. If you are ready to move on with the rest of your evening or afternoon or morning, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe lick your lips, yawn, sigh. This full body stretch might feel nice. And when you feel ready, start to roll onto your right or left side for supported fetal position, using your arm or prop as a pillow. And start to press yourself nice and slowly back up to your tall seat. Start to bring your hands together to touch. Sometimes I like to rub them a little bit, create a little warmth. Draw your thumbs up to your third eye. We'll seal this restorative class with a bow of gratitude for each other, ourselves, and all the incredible people that have brought this practice to us here and now. Thank you for sharing it with me today. I hope you are feeling relaxed, refreshed, renewed, and ready to take on whatever the rest of your day has in store for you. I'll see you next time. Thank you.